Okay, one thing I forgot to mention when you're assigning scales to your students, make sure they have a blank notebook and you want to write the scale like this: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And you want to write in the fingerings: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's okay if they just do the right hand. You want to draw a circle around the finger groups. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will give them a visual. They can practice with it. And you also want, so once they've mastered the C scale, then you assign them the C Mixolydian scale. And that's all you got to do right there. And then once they've mastered that, you give them the C Dorian scale. Once they've mastered that, add another flat. Give them the C natural minor scale, whatever it's called. And then once they've mastered that, add that. It's okay if it's just the right hand. It's even okay if it's just ascending, just whatever's easiest for them. Some kids will do well with ascending and some will also do well with descending. But if all they can handle is ascending, then go with that. You can introduce descending scales later. Okay, so then after the 4 flats, you're going to do 5 flats, etc. So now we're in this spot of what do we do next? Now let's stick with the fingering that we know. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's easy. 3 plus 4. Now we've only done flats, but now we're going to introduce sharps. Now you can introduce the G scale to them, which is easy, all white, except the new sharp, the oddball, which gets the 4th finger, which is also the oddball. So have them play the whole G scale from the lowest to the highest. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 3, 4. You can say 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, or you can just say 4, 3, 4, 3. You repeat the pattern a lot when you do the entire piano, and that is how you master it. Alright, so let's say they've mastered the G scale. Have them start on a D. We're going to still do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to add a new sharp. In this case, it's F. Nope, we're keeping the F sharp, excuse me. We're going to add the C sharp. So tell them we're going to keep the sharp that we added. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to add a new sharp, C sharp. The new sharp is the 7th note of this scale. Easy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. When we added, let's see, when it was C, the 4th finger goes on the 7th note. In the G scale, the 4th finger goes on the 7th note. The 7th note is the new sharp. In the D scale, we're going to keep that F sharp. We're going to add a new sharp, which is the C sharp. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 goes on the new sharp. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Have them master the D scale. Give them a week on it. Oops. 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Alright. Finish the D scale. Add a new sharp. We're going to start on the A. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're adding sharps, but we're keeping the same fingers. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, start on E. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's okay if they play this weird rhythm, clumping it. Rhythm will come later. Right now, we're just dealing with finger groupings, seeing how it works. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. It's okay if they don't go up to the very top of the scale either. thing to master is knowing which note gets which finger. Alright, that's E. Now we're going to do B. The finger rules still apply, even in the B scale. And it's all black notes except for B, which gets thumb, and E, which gets the thumb. B, E, B, E. Alright, so that should all be easy if you give them a week on each scale. And write it out like that. Okay, now what's next? This is where it gets tricky. We haven't done the G flat scale yet. Yeah, that one you'll just have to teach it to them. Tell them it's like a B scale. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. In that you play all the black notes. Only instead of B and E being the only white notes, now it's those two notes that are the only white notes in the scale. Those are the ones that get the thumb. Do not put your thumb on a black key when you're playing scales like this. So, and they are going to have to start with 2. This is where the fingering gets weird. One goes on B, one goes on F, B. So what are we playing? Are we playing an F sharp scale or are we playing a G flat scale? I don't know. Just have them get used to that fingering. Doesn't really matter what it looks like on the paper because we're just dealing with the piano, not the paper. Alright, so they've learned every major scale at this point, right? And then you want to have them do the left hand. You can go through every major scale, like a week on each scale with just the right hand, and then save the left hand for later. Just give them one concept at a time. Yeah, that's it for now. I'll do another video on the left hand.